Internal RF module settings. There are multiple frequency variants of ELRS receivers on the market. To bind successfully, the receiver and RF module must match in frequency. Here we take the Commando 8 2.4 GHz version and 900 MHz version and Commando 14 as examples. Please refer to the following animation guide based on your device model. The Commando 8 2.4 GHz version can bind with receivers equipped with 2.4 GHz RF chips, such as 2.4 GHz single-band receivers and dual-band receivers. The Commando 8 900 MHz version can bind with receivers equipped with 900 MHz RF chips, such as 900 MHz single-band receivers and dual-band receivers. The Commando 14, as a dual-band transmitter, can bind with all of the following receiver types, including 2.4 GHz single-band receivers, 900 MHz single-band receivers, and dual-band receivers. You can also check the official ELRS guide below for more details. Short press SYS to enter tools, then select Express LRS to open the LUA script page. On this page, you need to select the appropriate packet rate and mode based on your receiver type. If using a 2.4 GHz single-band ELRS receiver, select 52.4G, 152.4G, 252.4G, 502.4G. If using a 900 MHz single-band receiver, select 50 low-band, 100 low-band, 200 low-band, 250 low-band. If using a dual-band Gemini receiver, select X100 full, X150. Adjust the settings according to your specific device setup. Here is a brief introduction to ELRS modulation modes. For more details, you can refer to the following official diagrams. Most pilots will find LoRa mode sufficient. It supports 915,868 MHz and 2.4 GHz bands, with a wide adjustable packet rate range, making it suitable for the majority of flying scenarios. If you are a racing pilot, you can choose FLRC mode, which operates on 2.4 GHz and offers lower latency, making it more suitable for racing. Some firmware versions also support D500, which balances high packet rates and reliability, also ideal for racing. FSK mode supports 915,868 MHz and can reach packet rates of 500 Hz to 1000 Hz, also providing low latency and suitable for racing. However, FSK is less commonly used in ELRS and requires both hardware and firmware support. You can also check the official ELRS guide below for more details. Navigate to Telem Ratio. This setting controls how often telemetry data is sent. The higher the value, the slower the telemetry update rate. For example, 1:8 means telemetry is sent once every 8 packets. 1:128 means telemetry is sent once every 128 packets. More frequent telemetry can increase control link latency. It is recommended to set this to STD, where the ELRS system will automatically adjust the telemetry ratio based on the current packet rate. Go to Antenna mode to set Gemini, the factory default setting. The transmitter and receiver use dual RF chips operating on different frequencies, transmitting data over 2 independent frequencies for stronger anti-interference and more stable connection. This requires a receiver and RF module that support Gemini. ANT1. Single antenna mode, using only antenna 1 for transmission and reception. ANT2. Single antenna mode, using only antenna 2 for transmission and reception. Switch, dual antenna auto switch mode. Both antennas operate simultaneously, and ELRS will automatically select ANT1 or ANT2 based on signal quality. Select the appropriate mode according to your receiver type. MAV-Link mode allows flight controller data to be transmitted back to Betaflight. You must enable MAV-Link mode before binding. Note, the Commando 14 transmitter currently only supports connecting to a computer via Wi-Fi to transmit MAV-Link data to Betaflight. USB transmission is not supported. For detailed instructions, please refer to the official ELRS documentation. When model mode is enabled, the receiver will only output control signals if its ID matches the model ID. This prevents accidentally connecting to other aircraft. You can configure this setting according to your needs. For more details, refer to the official ELRS guide. Scroll down to TX Power to configure the RF module. Enter Max Power, which adjusts the maximum RF output power. It can be set anywhere from 50 to 1000 milliwatts according to your preference. Next, scroll to Dynamic, which adjusts the dynamic power. The ELRS system will automatically select an appropriate transmission power based on the current signal quality. When the signal is strong, it will reduce power. When the distance increases or the signal weakens, it will increase power up to the max power limit. Further down is Fan Thresh, which sets the power threshold for the cooling fan. The fan will activate when the threshold is exceeded. For example, if fan fresh is set to 100 milliwatts and max power is set to 500 milliwatts, the cooling fan will be enabled. In addition to the common method of powering the receiver on and off 3 times to enter bind mode, you can also use a binding phrase, binding password, to achieve one-click binding. The advantage of using a binding phrase is that it allows the RF module and receiver to bind faster and more reliably. In simple terms, you just need to enter the web configuration page of both the RF module and the receiver, set the same binding phrase on both sides, and they will automatically bind upon power-up. No need to repeatedly power cycle or press the boot button. Next, we will use the Commando 14 as an example to demonstrate the specific steps. First, start with the RF module. Short press the sys button on the left to enter tools, then select ExpressLRS to open the LUA script. In the LUA script, scroll down to Wi-Fi connectivity and enter it. Then, select Enable Wi-Fi. When the screen shows Wi-Fi running, it means the internal RF module's Wi-Fi function has been successfully enabled. Next, enable Wi-Fi on your device. Search for and connect to the hotspot named ExpressLRS-TX and enter the default password ExpressLRS lowercase. Once connected, the device will automatically open the ELRS web page. If the device has connected to this hotspot before, there is no need to re-enter the password. If the page does not open automatically, enter 10.0.0.1 in your browser to access the ELRS setup page. After entering the interface, go to the Options menu and scroll down to Binding Phrase. Here you can set your binding phrase, for example. After setting it, click Save. Then, click Reboot to restart. This completes the RF module setup. On the receiver side, power the aircraft with a battery. Then, use tweezers to press and hold the boot button on the receiver for 2 seconds. The LED will start flashing quickly and the receiver enters Wi-Fi mode. Next, enable Wi-Fi on your device and connect to the hotspot named ExpressLRS-RX using the default lowercase password ExpressLRS. Once connected, go to the Options menu in the Setup interface and set the binding phrase to the same password used on the transmitter. Click Save. Then reboot to restart. After both the RF module and receiver have the binding phrase set, power on the transmitter and the aircraft, and they will automatically bind. Computers, tablets, and smartphones can also configure the binding phrase via Wi-Fi. Pay attention that ELRS recommends the binding phrase be composed of 8 alphanumeric characters. If the phrase is too simple, other ELRS devices within range may accidentally bind. For more details, refer to the official ELRS website. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.